back. Thank you so much for giving me a little bit of your time today. I really do appreciate anybody who is currently watching, who clicked on my video. Thank you so much. We're gonna go and get started with a kind of editorial flower look that I am a little known for on my Instagram. I love doing this look with actual real flowers and just sticking them on my face. So we're gonna go and get started with that today. The first thing you need is to go around your neighborhood and collect as many variety of small flowers that you can. I bring with me a small cutting scissors. So these little cutting scissors are going to be used later to go and snip off individual flowers. I like to have a variety. So as you can see over here, I'm gonna go and try to grab it. We have, I'm not too sure what they're called, but just a different variety of different sizes of flowers. Some might not work on your eyes, and you will see that later, because at the moment I'm not too sure if these are going to actually stick onto my face, but I do love the colors and yeah, just the variety of colors, the purple and the yellow and the white mixed in together. I think that'll be gorgeous. But we're just going to go and play around with the placement, putting it on, how do we put it on, and also how to make it a little bit more impactful. So all you need for this little tutorial, this little makeup look, is some local flowers in your area, and only grab a couple, don't grab like the whole branch. Some metallic powder, so this one's from Mehron, the metallic powder, also the liquid latex. So at the moment this one is really cheap and really good. This one is the Revolution SFX liquid latex, and it is incredible for sticking large objects onto the skin, such as something that would be typically a little bit too heavy for like lash glue, stuff like that. So we're gonna go and get started with that. I like to have a clean face when I'm doing it first, and then apply the foundation, and then apply everything else. So you want to go and make sure that you're not ruining that base. So, and you know, you're probably not going to need a lot of foundation because it's going to be on your like jawline, maybe a little bit on your forehead, but besides that, not a lot. I'm just going to go and get started with a little bit of the Professional Pro Balm to minimize the appearance of pores. So from the balm, the Professional, and I'm just going to put a little bit on my cheeks and nothing on my forehead or my eye area. I just like to let it settle in, so that's why I'm just doing it now. And just a little bit on there. You honestly don't even need to do eyebrows today, because depending on how the look you want to achieve, it's going to really depend. Like if you want something a lot bigger, you know, I'll go and show a little pic over here of what that would look like, or something a little bit like this, which is a little bit more focused on the eyes instead of the overall like centerpiece of like a mask. So here we have some styling hair clips. I'm gonna go and pop them into my hair, and this just makes sure that everything is away from my face while I am currently playing with liquid latex, because you do not want your hair being stuck in that. Trust me, I have done it a million times over, and kind of hurts. So yeah, grabbing the liquid latex and just popping it onto our tray. Now let's start with, I would say, the largest flowers you want to use first, and then going in with the smaller ones. So at the moment I'm going to go in with these beautiful reddish pinkish flowers. So I'm going to go and give snips. Snip. I just removed all of the petals, so I just have the petals here, and start with the petals and kind of form a little circular shape onto your eye, or whatever shape you want to achieve. Do it with the petals first and then go in with the bigger ones, just so that you can have that layered effect. Dip it into the SFX liquid latex and pop it onto my eye. It's as simple as that. So as you can see, I am nearly done with the second eye as well. It's pretty obvious now that all my makeup looks are really tedious. That it just involves a lot of patience and a lot of time, like pasting stuff onto my face. I think I just have a child's brain where I just want to paste a lot of things onto my face, but I digress. Let's go back into the flower arrangements. I'm not too sure what I want to do now. I don't know if I want to have a second layer of white in the inside of my eyes, just to create a little bit more of an impactful look. I think I'm going to do just a couple here and there, but not too much. I'm not really a big fan of watching movies. No, I love watching movies, but it's really hard for me to start watching a movie. But when I do watch it, I enjoy it so much, because I feel like, for me, movies are replaced by YouTube videos, you know? And I'm currently always watching YouTube videos, and since they're so short, I just don't know if I have such a short attention span. Yes, I do, but anytime I'm doing my makeup, I will listen to horror podcasts from Let's Read and Unit 55, I'm pretty sure that's what the number is in the end of his username is. Yeah, Unit 55 and Lazy Masquerade, which is the god of them all. Just finished watching all of the seasons and episodes of BuzzFeed Unsolved as year 9. I created this little blog for my English teachers, an assignment, you know, for my English assignment, and it had to do with, anything. I really want to do something like that, a compilation of different tragedies that happened in Adelaide Arcade or anywhere else in Adelaide, since we are the most notorious place for serial killers and things of that sort in Australia. So I would totally be interested in doing that if anybody, at least one person cares, you know what I mean, enough of that. And as you can see right now, I'm just popping on these little lavender, they're not lavender, they're periwinkle flowers that are very local to Australia, that you can find anywhere here, especially in other people's gardens. This is the end of the kind of layering, I suppose. I'm just gonna go and put on some last minute details, but obviously, as you can tell, there had been a lot of flowers that I ended up not using. So that's why you always have to just use a very minimal amount of, when you're trimming the flowers. I don't really want it to be extended out. I want it to be compact, nice, and frame the face, frame the eyes. My little brother was not impressed with the eye look, but he was like, wow, that does not look good on you. And I was like, okay, thanks. Irrelevant. You're irrelevant. So I had taken off my necklace because we're going to be drenching our upper body with the metallic marron lavender pigment. So I'm just gonna go in with some foundation. So now I'm just taking a little bit of that pigment and as you can see there, it's a little messy, so we're just gonna go and put it onto the tray and mix it in with some water. You can use baby oil. That really gives a really awesome shine to it. However, at the moment I'm just gonna go and use the witch hazel, and then going back in with that really small brush just to kind of pat it all in, mix it in, and then going in and putting it onto my neck. And there you go. So I just applied it with the brush and just kind of did it all over my chest area and also on my shoulders and my arms. So that's just going to create a really like cool editorial effect. And also when you're, as you can probably tell by, it creates a really nice shifting effect. I'm just looking at the little mirror over here. I have the little pearls, and I did do it along my jawline, kind of messily, which is, you know, it depends on the type of look that you're going for. I'm trying to go for a little bit more of a messy, less clean look. So, you know, a look that I'm kind of like jumping around in dirt and shit. So there we go with that. Let's go and do the rest of the face. So here we have some of our blushes. So I'm going to be using the Inglot. This is the Freedom palette, and I'm going to be using 362, so this pink shade over here. I really do love the Inglot shades as well. I think they're really cool for, you know, I love how large the pans are, so you can use them as blush and, you know, multiple different things. So I'm going to brush here, and I'm going to go and dip into there, and a little bit into 361 as well, which is a little bit more peachier, and then popping it all over my cheeks, just to create that really cool blushy effect. So I kind of want to go for like a contrast between something very gorgeous, you know, like such as flowers and peach and pink, and then go in straight with the lavender color to kind of symbolize a little bit more of a darker, you know, essence going on. Okay, there you go with that, and we're going to go and grab bleach from Lime Crime and popping that onto my lips. There we have the lipstick, and now I'm going to go and grab the two glosses that I have here, which are the wet cherry glosses by Lime Crime as well. I'm not too sure which one I want to use. I'm kind of going for the green, but the nice pink and blue effect is kind of swaying me, so I think I'm going to go with the pink and blue and just pop that onto my lips. And now that I have the lashes on, I'm just going to go and do my hair a little nicer. And there you go. So that is the end of the look. Again, it's not really an everyday look. You can do this for Halloween, different festivals, just editorial photo shoots that you want to do in your house currently, or maybe in the future when we're allowed to leave outside, and maybe just like playing around and trying new things at home. If you don't have any of the products, you can always substitute it with different types of, you know, highlighters for the neck area, and maybe instead of real flowers going to something like Spotlight or Lincraft and grabbing that. So definitely go and give this a try if you are interested in something more editorial and a little bit more out of your comfort zone. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.